All right, we all have used everyday household items that we can turn into art, but don't know how. Well, artist Laura Madden is here to show us how we can help the planet and make 3D art from items just from around our house, which is really nice.
Yes.
And that's what you're all about. You're about sustainability, saving our planet, and the stuff that you found to make art with is stuff literally we have laying around.
Totally.
And most likely we're going, oh, I don't want to throw that away. I don't know where to throw it away or how to throw it away.
Right, exactly, exactly. A lot of these items are actually not recyclable. So it really kind of doesn't feel that great to just throw things in the trash if you can divert them from landfill, you know, and make something stylish and cool for your home.
Like, what got you doing this?
You know, I just love unusual things. I also am a sustainability nut. So I thought, how can I use these things that can create unique texture, that can create unique style, and just like adding that fashion to your home.
Yeah, and also actually making some memories into your art, which is really nice, because these are things you just really, you said you did this very quickly.
Yes, these are samples for the show.
And so, and it was just, I mean, what do we have here? What was that?
So this actually, I brought something most of us use, you know, coffee. Most of us drink coffee, make coffee every morning. So these are used coffee grounds.
Wow.
So you can actually mix this into your paint and it creates amazing texture. And this is just a sample of what, you know, what it can look like, what you can create. We've got more of that here. We've got a little bit of that here.
Okay, and then this texture here, what's...
And this is actually fabric. So this is this.
That's it.
Yep. So this was a pillow slip cover that is no longer, and instead of throwing it away, voila.
There you go.
Yes.
So, and what I love is that, say for instance, you have that favorite T-shirt or one of your kids' T-shirts. You want to have just a little bit of a picture with it and maybe paint around it and stuff.
Totally.
So how would someone go about with that? I mean, what some of the things to use?
So one of the things I really love is old paint. So we all have, you know, painted walls in our homes. So when that paint starts to, you know, dry up, it gets a little tacky. That's a great way to, you know, that's like an adhesive.
Yeah.
So this here is fabric on a piece of canvas. So you can actually use paint to adhere the fabric to the canvas. You can also use glue. You can go to the hardware store, you can go to Home Depot and use all those things as well. But you know, things that we already have lying around that, what do you do with them?
So, okay, so these we get when we, of course, are
and I have tons.
gifts and stuff. And
tons and tons and tons.
Yeah, everywhere.
They're not recyclable. I really do not want to just throw them in the trash. And so one day I decided to play with them on the canvas. So, paint on the peanuts, on the canvas. Eventually they're gonna start to break down. And so you can mold them and you can make all kinds of cool things. We've got more styrofoam here. This black one with the gold touches on the end, also styrofoam. So, you know, don't throw this stuff away if you wanna try and make something cool and stylish. And again, it's fashion for your walls.
There it is. And I love that your art pieces are available. And we're seeing some of these amazing pieces right here.
Yes.
Are available. And it is, again, from you sitting there and grabbing just different items around. But these are items that are going to stay long in the house with art. But also you're saving the planet, which is a big part.
Yes. So, you know, diverting these items, fabric, from landfill unnecessarily is huge. Fabric waste especially is a huge problem. Millions of tons of fabric are going into landfill every year. So, you know, here we've got more fabric on canvas and it just creates that unique look, and it's a little bit more of an exaggerated texture, but I really do feel like this is fashion for your walls.
Yeah, 3D art right there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what's the biggest piece you've ever made? I mean, is it like, could it go on our big back wall or something? What's
like big? A 40 by 60 is probably the biggest one that I made with the fabric.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and then, you know, bigger pieces, but not with this.
The fabric.
Texture.
Okay, very quickly again to this piece right here.
So styrofoam, again, you cannot recycle it. Hate to throw it in the trash because it really doesn't biodegrade, but this also can go on your canvas. Spray paint works great, so you don't have to touch it. It gets really sticky, but you can use any paint, pour it on canvas, you can put it on a piece of wood, and eventually, you know, you start to get these shapes, but, you know, what do you do with it? Create art.
I love it. I love it. This is awesome. All right. I love that also too. You follow you on your Instagram and social media.
Yep.
You're always showing
behind
people
the scenes if you want to see how to make the art.
I love it. Tell them where they can find you.
At ReFashioned Art is the Instagram. Shop.IamLauraMadden.com is the website.
There you go. And remember, every year she's part of the big art walk in the neighborhood, in the Camelback neighborhood.
Camelback Studio Tour.
Yeah. So you got to check that out. So.
Yeah.
Laura, thank you.
Thank you.
Always good seeing you.
Thank you.
Always
You too.
All right, stick around. We got more of the mix right after this.